Hello and welcome to the House of the Spirit. Welcome home. This is a reading for Scorpio for the month of October. It's a really strong reading, Scorpio, of course. Scorpio never disappoints. And I feel like it is already a preparation for your birthday. It's just around the corner. It's a very powerful time. And the 1st of November is a very special day when the veil is the thinnest between this world and the spirit world. So I feel like this circumstance is also very connected to Scorpio energy and very auspicious for this transformation that I see here in your reading. And right from the start, you have roots and donation with the standing people. It means the trees, and it means going to the root of a situation, going deeper inside yourself to search for that connection to spirit and to yourself, to your essence. So this is very in tune with the scorpionic energy. So I feel like this is a time for you to really dive deep into who you really are and allow a big transformation to occur. And why do I say this? Because we have two death cards, because this specific deck has two death cards, two versions of death. And this is Yama. Yama is the god of death. And then you have Kalima. And in the middle, we have the Strength card represented by Durga. So look at this powerful, energetic core. And also look at the cards. The art is so inspiring to me. It's incredible. This to me, this is the center of the reading. And because it's topped by the sun, and in context, I think that this will be, it will not be very comfortable. It will require you to step up to a position or to a situation, to face something, or to face a group of people, to face a situation that might not be very pleasant. And I think that there's this clear separation between what is your outer expression and what is going on beneath the surface. And so much is going on beneath the surface. Is incredible. And I think that most people won't see this transformation until it's completed, because at the end of all this, we have the Judgment card, the Great Bear, number 20. And I feel like because of the position of the Big Dipper and the northern lights here, I feel like this is more of a winter energy. So by the beginning of winter, or in the depths, in the depths of winter, so maybe the winter solstice, this is when this transformation will be most evident to people. So this reading is about something that is occurring inside of you, in your most intimate parts. And it's not about how it's going to affect your outer context, what is happening around you. I feel like only in winter that will happen. Only in winter will you see the results, let's say, of what is occurring. But what is occurring now, it's so strong and so intense. And I feel like you were for some time kind of avoiding something, avoiding a situation or someone, avoiding a certain expression, a certain confrontation here. And I say this because we have the Eight of Arrows, the Eight of Swords, and the Hare, the Queen of Bows. And hares are known for their abundance and the amount of little cubs that they can have. The amount, the reproduction is so the quantity. It's about quantity also for me. But I feel like this is something that's missing here. Something's missing with the Eight of Arrows. There's something that's failing. You see, this character here, he was holding a sword, but it's like the sword is falling. It's in an awkward position. I feel like there's an avoidance here. And hares are very quick. They run very fast. They hide very fast. I feel like there's this avoidant energy, this wanting to escape, not wanting to confront something, and maybe going for protection, going for a situation, hiding behind something or hiding somewhere where you feel protected and where you feel like you can understand things better, so that you can then be the sun and express yourself. I also think that you might be called to an authority position that you're not really into. I don't think you were expecting, or that you wanted this really, but I think it was fated for you. It was something that was in the cards already. It was something that it was kind of unavoidable. So, but I think that in the end, by the end of this, you will feel like life is good, like everything is okay, especially in the material realm. I feel like you, when this is done, you will achieve a certain stability, financial, or in your material life, in your routines, your health, everything that's physical will stabilize. But I think you're discovering something about yourself. This is also another way to look at the authority, like stepping into that role that you weren't expecting. I feel like there's it's almost like a coming of age story here. It's like it's like being one amongst many, and trying to emerge from confusion. So fighting to emerge from confusion, encountering some conflict, avoiding conflict, or being with people who avoid conflict and don't really create there's no clarity, there's no closure, and then running, going to a place, giving this up, going to a place where you feel like you can recover, you can restore yourself, your health, your mind, your emotions, and then it's where you will allow this transformation to occur. And I think that this is like owning up to something. It's becoming something that you were meant to be all along, and like maturing. I just feel like it's like a coming of age. There's a transformation here, and it required maybe this change, this location, this specific location, because the Four of Stones, Four of Pentacles here with protection, it required a specific location for you to hide, or to feel like you were protected, and that you didn't have to engage in anything that was confusing to you, so that you can aim towards your objective properly, and also allow for the transformations and the things that you don't control to flow naturally. And you actually have the Four of Pentacles twice in two different decks. So I think that ultimately this is about restoring your material stability, somehow physical stability. relying on something or having something that is reliable, something that is stable in your life. And this is the ultimate objective of this transformation. So, I still haven't gone into the mystical Kipper here, but to me this is also talking about these different locations. Like you are outside, you're working in the fields, but then, and this specific card is about working outside. It is about physical occupations that are done out in the open. And you have the living room. And when these two cards appear, and they did already for me in another reading, I don't remember which one. To me, it talks about this dynamic of working inside versus working, sorry, the reverse. So working inside versus working outside, and how these environments are so different. So feeling like you have this choice between environments and how they are so different. And then you have the marriage card, and the marriage card is about, it can be about marriage, so of course it can be about who you choose to be with, but also it can be about agreements, about something that you are going to sign, some paperwork maybe. And I feel like this is about these two environments, like choosing where you work. I feel like this month, October, this is a more practical advice maybe, is about being aware of what is good for you, what works for you. Is it working in this space? Is it working in this space? Who do you choose to work with? To me, this is, I don't know why, it sounds and it feels so different than the rest of the reading. I feel like these are completely different things. Like this is a theme, this is another theme, and this is another theme. The thing that unites them all is that this is all about you, but these are different aspects of you that are being triggered this month. So there's a more practical decision that you have to take, more logistical, but it has to reflect and to be synchronized and in tune with what you are doing in your inner work, and also to allow this longer process to go fluidly, to manifest easily, so that by winter time you will have the results of this, and you have all this time to recover and to express yourself freely and to be authentic, to go to the root, the truth of something fearlessly, because you have the Durga card and it represents the strength card. So I feel like there's this boldness, this courage, this unfiltered self-expression that needs to come out. Okay, let's get some clarifiers for... So I would say before we go into the depths, maybe we can see the outer process. What are these fruits? They're surely going to be, the results of this are surely going to be something that will change your life completely. There's something very fresh and new coming, but what is it? Wow, 6 of arrows with transition. Maybe it's even moving house, moving somewhere else. Just going away. And maybe this is going from one house to another house. From one, yeah, moving. I feel like you're moving by winter solstice. You are moving. Yeah, more winter. Here you see with the Page of Arrows. New ideas, new places, fresh perspectives on life. Beautiful. And I feel like there's this, whenever I see the wren, I feel the connection to God, to the, like a humble one. So maybe you're going to be more connected to nature. Maybe you're moving somewhere near the countryside, in the countryside. Maybe it snows there. Okay, interesting. And on a deeper level, let's see what is happening. Let's clarify this. The Knight of Wands. It's a lot of wands here. I feel like with the Eight of Arrows, there's some maybe like ego conflicts, misunderstandings because of differences in personalities that are difficult to overcome. It's difficult to harmonize, difficult to understand what the other person is saying. Another knight, the Knight of Cups. Yeah, I feel like you need something more sensitive. You're in this very soft phase. It's like you are like a crab changing his shell, and when he leaves the shell that no longer fits, he's very soft, and it takes a little while for the skin to harden again and for the shell to be protective again. That's what I feel is happening here. It's like you are starting over and you're feeling very tender, very sensitive, and you need some like romance. You need softness, like a child. You need to be taken care of, and you need to take care of yourself so that you can transform into this more powerful, emerge more powerful and very different. People are going to be surprised. The Judgment again, you see. So it's really a new start, something that will topple the old order of things. It's very deep. It might be a bit overwhelming. I mean, I hope you find the strength. I know you will. And I'm here with you. I'm rooting for you. So beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Incredible spiritual transformation. It's very Scorpionic. It's very typical of the Scorpio energy, at least for me. The Sun again. So you have the same cards. So by the end of this, you will have this perfect match between who you are inside. Your depths are going to be expressed fully in your outer life. You are going to be in tune with yourself. But that's what I was saying. This I feel like this will happen in the winter. It's not right away. Although this reading is kind of a preparation for you, it's aiding you, and it's like saying like we are rooting for you. You have this powerhouse of energy that is rooting for you. Lord, the god of death, Yama, Durga, Kalima, you have this really powerful, really, really intense energy that is aiding you in the most difficult part. The Eight of Discs. And I also feel like you are going someplace where you can work diligently and develop yourself, develop your skills, feel more it's like It's like nothing can affect you in a way, because this specific card, you have this character that is trying to intervene, is trying to start something, but Siddhartha or Buddha is so peaceful and serene, and it's just the path moves forward. It's like, I never stop learning, I never stop perfecting, I'll never interrupt my path because of what is happening around me. Very interesting. I also feel like this is going to be an opportunity to show off your skills somehow, to express them fully. So it's like this work is going to manifest, this inner work, this transformation of who you are is going to manifest itself in what you do, what you choose to work on, whatever it is. You're going to apply all the knowledge that you have. So, okay, so this is the card that to me is tying these two parts together, the mystical Kipper and this whole transformation process. So maybe this is when you will understand exactly what to work on, who to work with, and where. So by the end of this process, you will have the whole package come together, the whole puzzle come together, all the pieces, the practical ones, the spiritual ones, the emotional, physical, it's going to come together. And I feel like the timing is the winter time. Very intense transformation coming around the corner for you. This is going to be a very, very strong, powerful Samhain or Halloween, as you want and as you prefer to call it. And I really hope you enjoyed this reading. I did enjoy it immensely. It was so enlightening and very inspiring, powerful reading. I hope you also liked it, and if you did, hit the like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Like and share the video if it resonated with you, and I hope to see you again very soon. Bye.